Don't watch me, watch Nolazine TV. It's the best video ever and subscribe to it.
It's Treyylb, and you're now watching Nolazine TV.
Right, Treyylb, huh? Hey, at the tag?
Yeah, that's it. You heard it. They heard it. They know it.
You heard it?
You heard it. You ain't never see the face. This the face.
Alright. So tell everybody where you from.
I'm out the 7th Ward. I ain't go to school out here. My mama country. I reserve as my home, 7th Ward, and boom, I'm out here every weekend. I'm from school out there, so out here every summer, every weekend. So I graduated, I'm out here now. And
so we gonna put the reserve rappers, on your trail. They coming?
Yeah, don't sleep. I got my dogs. They know it. Got a couple down there.
Got a couple coming out?
Yeah, my dog G7. He ain't from Missouri. From that's we got a lot of stuff going on.
Are you talking about CTB?
Yeah, that's my dog.
Shout out to Menace.
Shout out Menace. Like Menace, that's my.
Yeah, Menace. I know who he is.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I got a lot coming at me. I'm telling you, I got a lot of stuff in the bag, bro.
Okay.
What's up?
So tell the people, when did you become one producer?
When I became a producer, music in my blood. First off, I gotta start there. Like my grandfather DJ, my uncle DJ, my other uncle DJ.
Sound like some Manny Fresh background.
Man, the Fresh Daddy used to carry my grandfather.
Ooh, he talking that stuff now.
Oh, I'm just saying, real talk.
Hey, but that might be some clickbait.
I'm not playing real talk.
I believe.
My grandfather, his name DJ Dynamite Red.
DJ Dynamite.
Yep, DJ Dynamite Red. Rest in peace. But yeah, a while back. That's my man there. Him, DJ, my uncle DJ, my other uncle DJ, my people do music. So it really was like I ain't never used to do music though. I always was just the same, the outgoing sports. I'm in the parties, I'm still partying though. Like I always just had my fun. But then I was going to school. Some shit happened, like life hit fast after
what happened?
During high school. It's like, like during high school, you just be, when you start losing people at that young age, you be like, dang, like the first person before my brother passing in June of 13. Before that, it was my uncle. Not my uncle, my grandfather. But that was way in 6th grade. You young.
You don't really hit you like that.
Yeah, don't hit like that. But when you be with somebody every day, and then they just not around them.
Yeah, but they hit you the hardest.
Yeah,
like a best friend.
I lost my brother. That was like.
Especially somebody live in a household.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was some weird. And then after that, somebody I grew up with out here named Tyrone. That's my freshman year of college. I'm in college. I had just left from down here. He got shot. So now I'm in college, back to back. My head just spinning. Like I'm in class. I'm just sitting in there like, and I'm fine in school. I'm going to school on scholarship. Like.
Yeah, but you can't mess that up.
Yeah, I was good, but it's like I wasn't focused on that. So after that, I came home. I was just cooling. I always knew how to make beats though. I made my first beat when I was like 9 on FL7.
So, you talking a foreign language to me.
That's the dog we work on. That's FL Studios. That's where the beats be made at. But yeah, I made my first beat. So I always knew how to do it, but I ain't never really just go into it. Like, and I always just was in the studio after like, I'm just in the studio doing my little thing when I'm in the studio. My uncle come tell me like, man, what you gonna do? You just sitting in here, bang.
Just playing.
Yeah, I'm about to say you always in here. So he tell me that, I just start going hard with beats. I'm just making beats just in the studio. So
that's how it started?
Yeah, I'm just in there. Yeah, that's really what happened. I just started making beats. And then really what happened was me and KB met on some whole other, like I just told him like, man, I got a studio at the crib. And then that was just over with. Like we knew, like we was acquainted already, but like after that, it just went to a whole another level. Like we came back down here, made a tape in 3 days. Like we left from Southern, came to the studio, made a tape in 3 days. I had to drop him off at football practice at 6 in the morning. We had just dropped the tape. We sent it to Nick to drop while I'm driving out there. KB in the seat sleep. Like, yeah, that was wild. So ever since that, that's when it was full-fledged, like, oh, we doing this music, I'm doing this music, like. And I just been making beats going hard since then, really.
So like, far as being one producer.
Yeah.
So, when the first time you felt like you saw some type of like just having success with it?
I don't know. It really
like the first single that you was like, dang, I'm really a producer.
It might have been No Flash with B. B, that's my dog. Shout out my dog. He really pushed. He pushed me into, like, we pushed each other into doing music more. Cause B was saying he wasn't a rapper for the longest.
What is a football player?
Yeah,
I know.
He was football and rapping. And then we got Nick. Nick and B was recording before me. Like that's who was recording. Him and B, they was recording. And like for me and B just met on some other shit. And I was like, I got a studio at my house. That's how we started recording. But then I knew how to make beats too. Nick knew how to make beats too. He ain't really, like, he liked making beats, but he liked recording still. And we both push each other into it. I'm like, man, you gotta make beats. He like, you gotta record. So it's like we both like start doing everything at the same time. And we just going hard with it. And then after that, it's like, I'm finding myself making beats every day. Like, oh, look, I hear this on that, I hear. And then we just going like that. We just keep going. But I think it was No Flash though. It's a song with KP, Kenneth Brother, if y'all don't know. Yeah.
So, but the funny thing is, like, it was just like you have like maybe 2 or 3 songs playing the club like actively now, and most people don't even know you produced it.
I know. I'll be in the club watching nigga going crazy. That I take a certain joy out of that though. I like watching people go crazy. All that. Like, I done had conversations with people and they don't know who I am. And there's somebody to tell them, oh, he did this and that. Their whole attitude will change. I'd be like...
I can't actually lie to you. First time I knew Water popped, I was with the Lakers at a private party at April's. And the beat came on, like I know Quinn Cook, like, you know, he like still young, but he like, man, what the hell is this song? But but the song just sounds so much industry familiar that he like, this shit hard. Right. But he drunk, he telling me like, man, this shit hard. And he like, who this song is? And at that time, I really didn't know what song it was. Then just more and more, like, as Larry helped promote it, I'm like, dang, this do sound like a not New Orleans but a mainstream song.
You just hear that. That's what happened. You hear that.
So speaking on that, right, as me and a few other people talked, like, what made you go the opposite way of being from New Orleans and not taking like the New Orleans route of making beats? Like, cause like most New Orleans producers try to keep it so New Orleans.
I feel like that got a ceiling to it. Like, it's gonna, like you say, it's New Orleans. It's gonna have a
like, but you know what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, but like, like remaking Hot Boy shit and all that, and I fuck with that. I like that. That's cool. Nothing wrong with it. But I still feel like that got a ceiling to it. Like, that had a time. Like, really, that era had a time. Like, so when I go into making a beat, I'm trying to, like, I want to make something that everybody gonna feel, but you still gonna be like you still gonna make a face like, where it come from? Like, what is that? It's you gonna not feel like it's from down here. But then if you like think into it and you catch how it's really rocking, you're gonna be like, oh yeah. But they still don't. making that type of beat, it got a ceiling to it. Like that's all I can say. That's what I feel. People feel how they feel, but that's how I feel.
Honest truth, when I first heard like both songs back to back, I thought it was like I thought it was a producer from Atlanta.
Yeah, see.
Because Atlanta don't like beats don't have no identity.
Yeah, see.
It's like Atlanta beats, they just go on the radio, then the world just catch it. Then they like, and basically you find out who the producer is. I'm like by the hashtag, like Weezy out of here. Like Wayne didn't even know who fucking Weezy out of was. He thought Future was giving him a shout out.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
and like, but y'all had to, like Treyylb, but people didn't even know what the hell you look like.
right. And when that came from that's an ad lib.
Most likely all of the ad libs.
That's Nico doing an ad lib.
But that's Nico?
Yeah, shout out Nico Bands.
Look at that. People wouldn't know that though.
Well, yeah, that's when this is like 2015, 2016. We making a song called Fetty. Nico came on as just trick on. And like, them boys came back the next day to the studio and I put that on the front.
Man, shout out to Nico and Chucky. Some funny people, man. My people, man.
Right. That's a funny dude. I slapped that on the front of that, and then it was like, the rest of it was it. There was everything after that. Right there, before that tag, it was Treyylb on the track.
Man, speaking of this, while we on camera, and in fact, I want to hear a Nico Band song with that tag coming on there. A club banger coming soon. I gotta hear that.
Some more.
Yeah.
That's who I started with. I'm saying, like, it was.
Because I didn't know that was Nico saying that.
Yeah. We just don't have no recent stuff.
Right.
We just don't have no recent, but
the old stuff.
Yeah, me and Nico got some stuff. Like, Ben, that's somebody I started making music with.
Speaking on that, working with all these artists, do you have any like projects coming up, like dropping with all artists, or what you have coming up?
Yeah, I ain't want to talk about it, but since we talk about it, I got some stuff in the works. Me and Keith Scott doing something like that's gonna be big.
Which he don't know the name of.
Yep.
He was coming up with a name during the interview.
I was about to say we don't know the name of it. Just it's gonna be fire.
It's gonna be lit.
And I'm doing something myself. I got a tape coming with everybody. I've been reaching out, just gathering.
It's been my idea too. I've been trying to pull me a little Birdman off. Hey, if we get 10% just talking shit on there.
And before all of that, I got a project dropping with Ride 49 and KP.
Okay.
Call it Don't Blink, because it's just gonna come out the blue, but it's gonna be some heat. So stay tuned.
If Don't Blink.
Don't Blink.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to drop the name of my project right now. I got it though.
But you already know the name of their project.
Yeah, that's mine too. But it's ours, like I'm putting that one out. I got 3 projects I'm working on right now. Legit. The one with Keith Scott, Don't Blink, and my own.
Okay.
Yeah.
So has there ever been a point in your music career when you just want to give up?
Well, this shit it'd be like what I'm doing this for. But you just gotta get back grounded and talk to some people. Like you gotta really just step back and look like.
Gotta see the end goal.
Yeah, you gotta like. Cause I always be like, damn, what's the next step? Like what I'm not doing. Like, but it be like you just gotta keep going. Like you gotta know when you started, what you say you was gonna do. You gotta do it. You gonna manifest it. Everything I've been doing, I've been manifesting. Like I left out of Lafayette. And I was like, this was like in college. I was just out there cool, and I had told somebody, I'm like, man, I'm about to go home. I'm about to go crazy on these beats. I'm about to just lock in, just take over. And right now, that person will attest to that same statement I made. It'd be like, you did it. They got a couple people that do it. Like my older partners, I told them too. Like the watch, about to had his own lock. And then it'd be like, even doing this, like this type of shit right now, like I'm getting interviews, like.
And you Trey Pound, man. Tell the people, man. You the highest producer in New Orleans, man.
That's what I'm saying. I take pride in it, dog.
Gotta take pride in somebody else gonna come. Somebody else always coming for your spot.
Man, look, you gotta do what you gotta do. I embrace everybody.
Gotta embrace everybody.
Yeah, but look, I'm holding it down for sure.
So like being a producer, how is the best way for one artist to actually like approach you?
What, like want to do work?
Yeah, just in general.
Really, like I make relationships with everybody I have music with. So like everybody I have a song with, like we really cool on some other shit. But like other artists, like just holler at me, let me know what you're trying to do. Make sure it's in the right setting. That'd be out. But like I still just holler and be like, oh, we'll link. Boom, take my number, holler at me. But the thing with that is people out here don't be following up. Like I'll give you my number and everything. But once you say something about that involved with love, niggas go ghost. But that's cool, I understand that. But like if you tell me, like people be having pride in saying like, man, I ain't got that right now. I'll be like, damn, I'll give you something. You tell me some shit like that. But it's like, and I do it for money, but like, it's bigger than all that to me. I want to see everybody be their best self. That's why I see something in somebody and be like, oh, I got you, come on. Like, we're about to make this shit happen. But like, just holler at me. I'm approachable. I feel like I'm approachable. So.
You approachable?
Yeah, I'm approachable. Like.
So like, so you want to like walk up to you like in person, or you'd rather, you know, just different ways?
In person. I don't like social media. I don't like social media, which is crazy because I be on that, but I don't be checking that stuff. I post stuff, get off. I be in and out. But like if you catch me in person, you will get my number. If you hit me up or go through somebody that you know me, like it's cool. Like I'm not tripping. I'm down to work with anybody. I won't work with everybody. I just want to see everybody win. That's really my end goal. I want to see everybody win. I want to make that hub down into where people come out of town and just be like, oh, we about to go out Treyylb. We about to go to We Stay Lit Studio. We about to go holler at Nick and Trey. We about to go holler at Lil Rob, Perry. Like, and I got a lot of little homies, like, they do their thing. Like, that's my dogs. Like, and they know we stay lit for sure. Like, we all locked in. Rob 2B, Perry.
Saw that name before.
Yeah, he produced all Rob 49 tracks, like mainly.
Rob 2B.
Yeah. Now you hear that? Say what Rob at?
Is he like a short, dark guy?
Nah, he ain't dark. He's
I'm about to say, I think I heard that name. I think I met him before.
Now you heard his tag. That say what Rob at? You heard that?
Oh, yeah, that's what they said.
You heard it's Rob, Perry, Shay. Man, I got a lot of little dogs. My dog Beamer, he do his own thing, but I'm talking about my little dog. Me and Beamer, like, my homeboy. Yeah, bro, I be working with everybody, for real. But like my little dogs, they some big dogs, so I never try to.
You never try to little bro.
No, I don't like that.
Man, we on the same level.
Right here, come on.
Let's all go up like together.
Yeah,
and we pick up some other people from the.
And my dog Nick, you hear me? Nick don't be out, but just know Nick. That's you see me, you see him. You know, he right here. Like see right now, you don't see.
Yeah, he
him.
really right here.
You don't see him. That's how.
And the ghost.
I'm telling you, Nick the ghost. He right here though. So when you see me, you see Nick. And me and Nick really just want to be bring everybody up. Like we don't be trying to live bro.
Yeah, New Orleans basically needs like a system.
Yeah.
But I tell most artists, producers, everybody to basically like, man, reach out to people everywhere.
Yeah.
Cause sure. The more income and fan base you bring in, the more to help everyone.
It's a domino effect.
Yeah,
that's all I feel like. All that be a domino effect.
You gotta think about it. Like everybody feels like I gotta go to Atlanta. Atlanta winning because they made a system and making everyone come to them.
That's it right there.
If New Orleans had the most talent and everybody said, you know what, we ain't moving, record labels gonna start moving out here. Offices gonna start getting built.
Be like, oh, what's going on down there? We gonna We gotta go venture and see what's going on down here. We got too much.
If the money is getting made down here, that's what music artists makes New Orleans population.
Yeah.
If they live here, like when Cash Money and No Limit lived here, it just in Louisiana. The money was a whole different way.
Right.
So just imagine if we had 10 artists on that's in New Orleans. Like they
really,
riding
really
like currency.
Like you can see them.
And they riding like currency.
That's why I rock.
It'll be a whole different world.
That's why. I got a lot of respect for Currency. And
But
I
Currency
like
independent
that.
artists.
And I love that though. I love like he'll give you.
But he's rare.
I know, like you could really be walking and see Currency
You like
riding
it.
and
But
be
see
like,
but the thing is realistically what we grew up at,
yeah, it's wicked.
somebody will try you.
Yeah, this bitch wicked.
You
That's
know,
what I'm saying.
Currency got a little different respect.
It come with moving right.
Yeah, he got a little different more respect too.
Yeah, it's like
You can move right all you want, but somebody don't like you.
I feel like there's like that everywhere. It's just
If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
it's like
honest truth, you can get robbed or shot in Atlanta too. Moving
that's
them.
what I'm saying. It's like that everywhere. It's just this bitch wicked.
But people only kill you who know you.
And that's the crazy part. People that don't know you.
In fact, that is my next question from you. Do you feel like you have to move out your city once your once y'all music producing just touch that next level?
When I'm on the billboards and all that.
Cause guess what? It can happen fast.
Yeah.
That's what I know. Jay White and he, man, from 2019 and 20, I met dude right after he finished Cardi B thing. But goddamn, when Megan Thee Stallion and Beyonce and them all them beats start hitting, and just watch it, dude. But it's so humbling to see how humble dude still is. Like he still reply to the same people. Like Jay White killing the game. Like he know that Megan Thee Stallion is killing. Everybody coming to him now. You gotta come in. He all over the radio.
That's all
Shout out to Dallas. Shout out to Jay White. If you watching this, because he do follow Nolazine.
Jay White, I salute everything you doing. I done see that.
In fact, I'm gonna say the dopest thing. I saw Jay White and Black and Mild all in Jamaica, help co-producing Gunna project.
Like, see, that was saying. Treyylb gotta be in on that. It's coming though. I know
It's coming. Yeah, you gotta,
But that's my whole thing right there. I don't feel like you have to. You just gotta move right. I don't feel like you have to. You gotta just move right.
It's kind of what somebody told me in my interview. Like, it's more artists than producers and
Yeah.
bloggers and cameramen.
Yeah.
So you have to like reach out to the producers.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I like.
you just gotta build a relationship with the
That's-
producer.
That's all I want to do. I just like building relationships with everybody, so we have an understanding and this is how we rocking. We can do it. But people be trying to act like your partners, and they
don't want pay.
and they just rocking with you for what you bring to the table, which is cool. But don't act like you brother. Like, don't act like.
It's like the thing
let it be
is,
business
in New Orleans,
business.
you have to like catch it at the door. You gotta like explain to them like basically this is like we can still be friends, but it's still business. Like I still got bills, all kind of stuff.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So like you gotta, we have
off
to.
of love.
Love, hey, women tell you that love don't pay the bills.
Love don't pay the bills, boy.
But the thing is, you gotta find a way. Like even if you're a rapper, or producer, it don't matter if you or like if you looking for a service for a person and you ain't trying to pay, find another service that you offer to that person to equal out to that.
Yeah, it could be an even exchange. That's
Right.
cool.
Like
And that's cool.
Like you gotta make it make sense.
That's for sure.
That's what it's all about. Make it make sense.
That's it. It's like me making a song in the studio and we just end up making a song in the studio. It's like who gonna get the song? Me or you? Cause I could drop my own song. You could drop it too. But alright, you want this? Cool. But make sure I get me with the streaming and
Right.
hook me up.
It's like 200 points.
That's what I'm saying. That's it.
Give me my points.
Give me my 100.
Give me my 100. Hey, that's the one, huh? Give me my 100.
Give me my 100. Give me my 50. That beat, making a beat, you get half automatically. That's what people don't be knowing. People don't know that.
Everybody know the business,
Yeah,
like
and that's
just the logistics.
Yeah, like if you streaming, the person who makes the beat automatically get half. No end.
Yeah, he ain't
If you
gonna
make
talk
that
about
beat
it
with somebody, you split that half. Man.
before you leave the studio.
Yeah, that's just how it go. Yeah.
It's done before you even.
Split sheets. That's it.
Before you even like, before the beat even like mastered.
Split sheets. Let's establish what y'all got going on at the
But-
beginning. Catch it at
But it depends on what type of producer and engineer you working
Yeah,
with. So
that's
you
what I'm
don't
saying.
know.
And with me, I'm off. Like I be operating organic. Like it be all love. Like, so I fault myself if I do that, and I be like, I was supposed to tell you this how I go.
Right.
But,
Yeah, because most people don't know. Like
that's what I'm saying.
most artists down south lack knowledge. If you're not in Atlanta, being around that,
Yeah, out
but
there.
that real, because like that's what like you go to street execs, they got service for all kind of stuff in there.
Right.
They'll show you the real. They'll show you like if you need some money, you gotta have some money. Like they got somebody gonna mix some ass, somebody engineer. Like you gonna feel like you gonna need about at least
Like,
some
damn.
money. Like damn, I didn't know you had to do that. But like most producers outside of Atlanta, most producers in Atlanta feel like most producers outside Atlanta sell themselves short.
Yeah, and I caught myself in that.
Yeah, you know what I'm
telling
saying.
you, that's why I just had to like. You gotta just stand on business. Like you gotta get that business straight. Like no matter what, that's what it come down to. You can make music all day, get that business clear.
See, the problem is when you become people friends, they feel like damn, we won't be business.
Yep, and that's where.
It be like you be middle of a drinking conversation. You be like, hey bro, but we need to do this.
Yeah,
They be like, damn bro, what you gotta do? Like, man, it's business.
Yeah, and some people don't understand that. But
See, the thing is, cause the income not coming in both ways. So the thing is, most artists lack that knowledge to know that this business still got to be handled.
right, and they'll feel like you checking them or something.
Right.
Very tough. And it'd be like, but it's really what you supposed to get. For real, I can charge a nigga for studio time and all that.
But
Nigga, it's my studio. We just making music.
But it come back to what I'm telling you, like how other producers,
Yeah.
like they feel like you're selling yourself short.
Right.
So when you come to us, you can be like, damn, I ain't, like out there they don't do all this.
Yeah.
Well, y'all really supposed to.
Exactly.
It really supposed to be an in-house whole production. That's like it's kind of like when a label come to you.
Yeah.
Well, this is the team. This is what you know you got to pay for.
Right.
This all breaks down.
Everybody can think this good to this good to that, this good to
But an artist are actually running here like, oh, this the breakdown?
that.
And that's why you realize they need labels and
Yep.
business management and financial. You need a budget.
I'm about to say, and that's understandable though once you really know all that. But if you're not in the know, I can't blame you for.
See, the thing is, the internet made rappers think it's so easy to be a rapper
Yeah.
and not knowing the business side of
Yeah,
it.
I'm about to say it.
Like, I don't even talk to a SoundCloud rapper.
I feel
If you ain't got no fucking visuals or nothing, ain't nothing we can talk about. Like, you don't invest in yourself. Don't talk to me.
Real talk, I honestly feel like, and I like learned this just over the years, it's 20-80. Music, 80 business. I
Oh, yeah, of
promise.
course.
Like, I promise. That's how
And you better learn it before you start it.
It's 20-80. You can make music, you can make beats and everything. You can do all that all day.
You could be a producer and get messed over. Zaytoven actually did some smart marketing. He made movies to show producers how to actually move. But if you don't pay attention, you wouldn't pay attention what he doing. He really showing you how the industry try to like how street people who invest in you or just whoever try to take your publishing and all kind of stuff, and people not paying attention. Like publishing is everything.
That's everything.
Like once a person got a percentage of your publishing, you failed Nipsey Hussle from there, cause you don't own nothing. You don't own you.
You don't own yourself. You done lost leverage because these people gotta say something what you got going on.
Always gotta see so. It's like a
Like
60-40.
fine print. Nope. I ain't going for that.
So you own your whole publishing, right?
Mm-hmm.
While we got it on camera, make sure everybody know.
Outright. Treyylb Public Productions. We Stay Lit Productions. Yes. Full blown.
So your kids gonna eat off of this
Yep.
one day.
Everybody, family, the kids that I don't have.
Oh, you ain't them raw yet?
Man, watch out.
Alright.
Yeah.
So
My mom and sister them gonna be straight though. My brother, my nieces.
alright. So tell the people, I'm like, what's coming up? I'm like, next for you, like music, merch, new projects, you signing artists. What you got coming up?
That's everything everything you really just said. That's what I'm working on. Like legit everything you just said. I'm working on a couple projects right now. I've been putting together some merch for my team. I've been putting together like another little brand, like just to offset everything. Cause we already have We Stay Lit Productions. So that's a collective of everybody. Like we got cameraman, we got beats, we have cameramen, beats, artists, producers. So it's like that's the collective, but everybody within that still got their own thing going on, and that's why it's so strong. Cause everybody, like, we all know we don't need each other. Everybody that's in We Stay Lit, we all know we don't need each other. But if we together, it could be bigger than the world. Like, we can make it happen all the way. But just merch. That's really what I've been trying to do. Get some merch and tapes. And I got my artists and producers. I've been trying to find another artist I want to work with. I like street artists. That's one thing I noticed. we gravitate to each other more. But I do want, like, I'm about to start working with singers and all that too.
I already landed on a track.
I have that, but I'm about to just take it to another level.
What name one singer you working with?
His name Shinobi.
Okay.
But he rap and sing. Like
he drizzy.
He sound like The Weeknd.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ain't he from New Orleans?
He hard.
That's dope.
He hard.
We definitely gonna be looking for him.
Shinobi and Shay. That's he produced. Like Shay produces Shinobi, but he rap too. But like he mainly like he gonna record him and all that. I just left the studio with them too. They was just in there. Not the artist I'm working with right now. He don't even. We just started recording his third song named Pookie. He hard. Pookie G. He out the West Bank. My dog. I'm about to.
Pookie G.
Pookie G. Yeah, he hard too. We just polishing them up right now. I'm fucking with him. We've been working with each other. Last artist I worked. Me and Iceberg got some stuff.
Shout out to Iceberg.
We got some stuff. We gotta get back in that though. I really gotta lock in with him, Weed Junkie, Glenn Bezo. I gotta lock in like hard with them folks. That's my
I'm
dog.
hooking up with the publicist, man. And so that means it sound like you need to take a trip to Arizona.
Oh yeah. I holler at my dogs, but
You gotta hook up with the people that see in Arizona.
I holler at my dogs too. I talk to Iceberg.
No, I'm talking about seeing to the plugs.
Oh, the plugs.
Hey, the plugs to get you to Arizona and to work with,
I already know.
and to work with like the new label, you know.
I know them, man. That's what I'm saying. I know the artists and all that though.
Well, I know the people that's behind it.
Behind the artists.
Like all of them, it's a little logistics.
Yeah, I know. That be the crazy part with that. I don't be liking that sometimes for real.
It's all good.
If I know the artist, why you telling me shit, man? I just go do your thing.
Well,
I understand it though.
it's gotta be business. It's like the same way you want the business to handle
Gotta
right.
keep the business though. That's the whole play, and it just come with it.
Okay.
So that's tight though. That's cool though. I honestly like it because I all feel like we all doing something.
In the future, you go have people. You gotta reach out this person to get to that person.
Like I said, I got my people who I read over my papers and all that, but I still feel like people. I still let people come talk to me though, and then I be like, "Oh look, that's what they want to do."
All right.
And that's cool.
And last but not least, tell everybody what can they find you at on social media,
On social,
and also to find your beats.
you gotta holler at me for the final piece.
Just as I'm saying, like people outside know, like is there a site?
I'm building my site actually. That's what I'm in the middle of right now too. That's what I'm about to say. I'm in the middle of building a website, so that's on the way. So you can go up, but just contact me. Like holler at somebody that's a mutual. We gonna work all that out. We can get the email, and then we can chop that up. Take all forms of payment: Zelle, PayPal, cash. We're gonna have some papers come with it, but yeah. And you can find me at Treyylb ×3, TREYYLB.x3 on all social media and YouTube. I'm I'm about to start my YouTube too. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm doing a lot. Just holler at me. We got a whole lot in store. We stay lit. Treyylb. We got a whole lot in store for real.
Alright.
And I told y'all. Y'all see me, y'all see Nick.
That's what it is, huh?
I'm telling you. When y'all see me, y'all see Nick. Anything I do, Nick touch it. So just know, he always does. My dog, we rocking to the wheel fall out. We stay lit for real. Yeah, man.
Nolazine, make them scream. Nolazine. Make them SCREAM. Scream. Nolazine, make them scream. You heard me.